Welcome, and thanks for joining Basingstoke Salvation Army's daily battle drill with me, Lieutenant Rob. For more information, go to www.equippinghispeople.com/daily-devotional. Our thoughts about God are dominated by Him as Father. Images of a God who nurtures and cares for us, who holds us, grieves with us and laughs with us are less common. As we head towards Mother's Day in the UK this week, we consider the ways in which God is like a mother to us. As always, you can catch up with the sermon from our worship meeting yesterday at www.equippinghispeople.com/sermons. Let's read together Deuteronomy chapter 32, verses 9 to 18. For the people of Israel belong to the Lord. Jacob is his special possession. He found them in a desert land, in an empty, howling wasteland. He surrounded them and watched over them. He guarded them as he would guard his own eyes. Like an eagle that rouses her chicks and hovers over her young, so he spreads his wings to take them up and carried them safely on his pinions. The Lord alone guided them. They followed no foreign gods. He let them ride over the highlands and feast on the crops of the fields. He nourished them with honey from the rock and olive oil from the stony ground. He fed them yogurt from the herd and milk from the flock, together with the fat of lambs. He gave them choice rams from Bashan and goats together with the choicest wheat. He drank the finest wine made from the juice of grapes. But Israel soon became fat and unruly. The people grew heavy, plump and stuffed. Then they abandoned the God who had made them. They made light of the rock of their salvation. They stirred up his jealousy by worshipping foreign gods. They provoked his fury with detestable deeds. They offered sacrifices to demons, which are not God, to gods they had not known before, to new gods only recently arrived, to gods their ancestors had never feared. You neglected the rock who had fathered you. You forgot the God who had given you birth. Amen. Do you remember running into your mum's arms when something had scared you? Can you recall the comfort and security you felt when you reached her and she flung her arms around you to protect you? That reading from Deuteronomy chapter 32, verses 9 to 18, is part of the great Song of Moses, composed as he was coming to the end of his life, and as the children of God prepared to cross into the Promised Land. In it, Moses paints a picture of a God who mothers us. Moses reminds God's children that as they journey through the barren and dangerous Sinai desert onto the Promised Land, God found them, and seeing they were vulnerable, surrounded, watched over, and guarded them. He calls them the apple of his own eyes. The theme of God's mothering love and care for his children continues, as Moses conjures up the image of an eagle spreading her wings and taking hold of the eaglet, carrying them away to safety. When the Israelites reach the Promised Land, it will be God who deserves the credit. Moses goes on to remind his people that God has fed them in the desert, providing food spontaneously from the rocks. He provides food through livestock from both the animals themselves and what they produce. Sadly, Moses' song ends with him calling God's children out for forgetting the God who mothers them, exclaiming, "You were unmindful of the rock that bore you. You forgot the God who gave you birth." God our Mother gives us many blessings. Many of us can look back to times of material wealth or success. We can remember times when God protected us, when he kept us safe and provided for us. Let's ensure that whilst we enjoy these blessings, we don't make light of God. Let's not become soft and entitled. May God's blessings draw us closer to Him rather than turn us away from Him. Today, why not think about the following question? What kind of mother is God to you? What kind of child are you? And I'll see you next time for another battle drill. God bless you. We hope you've been encouraged and equipped by this daily devotional. Why not find us on Facebook or Instagram by searching for Basingstoke Salvation Army? And join us again soon for another daily battle drill.